Alright, welcome back everyone. This is Shadow Drake, and today we're going to talk about something that you probably see me work with a lot. Rockets! No, I'm just messing with you. Trading! So, this is going to be somewhat of a tutorial series on how to best take advantage of trading. Because there is actually a lot to do with trading. And even the little blurb over here, it seems to be confusing, and yet at the same seems to be confusing. Tries to tell you some stuff. It's actually fairly okay with what it can say, but the big takeaway here though is that it doesn't really particularly give you a huge bout of information like landing pad straight taxi hold. Well, what does it do? All you know is it's printable. It comes from a runaway from an electronics printer. Okay, awesome. What does the waypoint do? Well then, what do the dishes do? Is the vending machine necessary? What is a landing pad? What do these do? Is there any information that we can get from this? Well, this tutorial series will be all about trying to kind of square this away, teaching you the ins and outs of trading so that hopefully you too can make as much money in Stationeers. So for the intro video, we're just gonna talk briefly. What what is trading? Why do you need to do it? Is it even necessary? So, to start us off, trading is probably something that you would never know exists, especially as a new player being in the moon or Mars. You probably may never even know that you can do this. And that is because the moon and the Mars have ISIS. You can be self-sustainable with literally the ISIS in the moon. I'm just going to pause. However, as after you get comfortable with the moon, you might move on to Europa, maybe Mimas, or finally take a stab at the hot planets Vulcan and Venus. And then suddenly, you don't have ISIS anymore. So now you start to wonder, where am I going to get my oxygen from? Can I get my plants there in time? And what is this funny little box called a trading supplies? How do I use it? And as you can see from the trading supplies box, it's going to have just about everything you need to make your initial trading supplies. You get your steel frames, steel sheets, as always. I got 5 computers in here because this is creative and I accidentally used this stuff. Need a computer, you need a communications motherboard, you need some landing pad basics. 10 is exactly what you need to start. A vending machine, and a small satellite dish. So you start with that and you kind of wonder, okay, so I can make an effective trading setup from that. And back here is just going to be our test platform. So now comes back to the question. What is trading? Why do you even want to do it? So trading uses money from your credit card to buy or sell supplies to the traders that either they want or that you need. And depending on what traders you roll, you could actually speed rush your ability to build through the game. Think of trading as an optional alternate method of progression. You could be fully dependent upon mining your ores, smelting them, and building stuff from all of your printers. That's a valid method of upgrading. Or you can kind of go the trade route, where instead of taking all of that time to mine and smelt, you can purchase what you need from traders. And all it does is it costs you some cash, and depending on how easily you can make money back, it can fuel your ability to tech up or progress your base. Now the trade system isn't a full 100% ability to build up. What the traders sell is limited, and it is not everything that you would need. For example, in Europa, you may need some insulated pipes to build your atmospheric system outside. Traders don't sell insulated pipes. You have to make them yourself still. So while you could buy pipes from traders and you'll be able to pipe your entire base with normal pipes, it's not going to give you the supplies needed for insulated setups. You can't even get liquid pipes as of this moment. So, trading allows you an alternate form of progression. You can mine ores and sell them to a trader. You can then buy from that same exact trader alloys such as steel, electrum, invar, and even some super alloys like haste, alloy, and stellite. Why go through the trouble of making your furnace work to smelt that when you can just make the money and buy that? It's a valid form of progression. You could also do the same thing with gases. Why should you mine volatile ice when you could just buy volatiles from a trader? Same thing with nitrous oxide. And then on the hot planets, a trader might be the best way to get gases. Why should you want to go and mine literally thousands of cobalt just to get the volatiles you need to send a rocket out when you could just buy the volatiles from a trader? And so that's kind of the short spiel for trader, and we're just going to go through many of the things, and I'm just going to take them video by video. What are the main benefits, so that one day you too, or so that you can build a trade platform setup that not only scans down a trader, select which pad to bring them in, and do cute little stuff such as, instead of them coming in the direction for the runway, you can make them come from a totally alternate direction so that they don't crash, or to have them somewhat navigate mountains and hills. And part of the reason I chose Venus is because it's very flat. You can even do some setups where you can pause them, so that if, for example, this was in a hangar space, you could do airlocks, then tell them to come back. And because I forgot to check the name of this trader, this is Galactic Gush. This is a liquid trader. I will go over all of the traders, what they have, and some caveats to this. So, I hope to see you then. Next time, we are going to talk about all the available traders that there are, what they sell, the different nuances. Hope to see you then.